These are the most complicated pieces I've ever done. Their angles, the way they slot together, the weight of the material, and the need to anchor them. Is this A? And you said this is E?
Maybe.
And this is the back?
Probably.
And we're almost out of time. These are these drawings that I had made very early, probably from the early 80s. And I know that it was soon, probably after I had gone to Japan, because the form of this particular drawing has this typical kind of element on the Japanese roof. But I had these drawings in a roll that said on the outside of the roll, "Good for future," because I liked the drawings. Oh, here it is. This is it. See? Good for future. And I found the roll again. I figured this is the time. So they had to build this.
Mm-hmm. And you put in a fossil with a little ribbon on it?
I was offered this commission to make work to be installed on the Bloom Family Terrace at the Art Institute of Chicago. I've never done anything outdoors before, so I had to think about a material that would hold up. Shayar Nashat, yeah, that's nice. Most work that's put outdoors is made of metal, but I've never used metal as the main material in a piece. And then I found that this MDF, medium density fiberboard, that I've always used, comes in an outdoor version. It's like twice as heavy, and I'm using 3/4 inch thickness. So these pieces are so heavy. This is why my leg's been bothering me. Everything I've done in the past up to this point, I've done on my own, here in the studio, without any assistant. So this is the first time I've worked with somebody. Working with Dave has been fantastic. He's always made platforms and bases for me. He's incredible with technical know-how. And he's become a good friend. So, I hope there's enough there for that edge. In other words, these two measurements should be the same, plus an edge that hangs over on this side.
Well, one's going to rake on one side, one's going to rake on the other side, right?
This is going to go in and this is going to extend out. There's enough allowed on this side.
They are what they're going to be. They're centered.
This shouldn't be centered.
Well, it is centered.
But it shouldn't be, because this side needs more of an edge than this side.
That's to determine where the edge is. It doesn't determine that there's some other piece there.
No.
I think you got it confused.
No, I don't. I just didn't make the drawing clear. I didn't make the drawings clear. But if this is the center, then these are equal distance, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, no.
It shouldn't be. This should not be equal in the middle, because this needs an extra edge going to the right.
So that's 16 3/16. and that's 17 and 5/8.
Oh,
yeah.
so you did allow?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I confused
jumped
myself
to
cutting some of those other pieces too, because I was like, wait a minute, these aren't equal. And then I was like, oh, they're supposed to be not
Exactly.
equal. Yeah.
You got it. Okay. My process is really the same as I've always had. I work from a drawing to begin with. And then from that, I go to a model. If you look at the drawing, they're drawn with a 45-degree angle. You think, oh, that's just a drawing of a 90-degree angle. And that's the way you would draw something to give it depth. When I build it, I'm actually building it with that 45-degree angle, that same angle that is in the drawing. Okay, so here, this platform is 90 degrees, but the piece is angled at a 45. And even the edges are 45. So this is 45 going back in space this way, and this is 45 to meet the same angle as the front. This section is very complex. Each of these angles is different to form the shape. For instance, the edge here is 45 and this slot is 45. This has often been true in my work, where I'll construct the piece using that same 45-degree angle that is in the drawing. I guess I just like the idea of wanting the sculpture to flatten out like the drawing. One of the frustrating things about photographing my work is that when the finished piece is photographed, it ends up looking very normal, and the 45-degree angle isn't apparent. You don't understand really what's happening in space unless you walk around them, and then they collapse and become more like drawings. The work in this room was from my last show at Corbett and Dempsey. Furniture, architecture, applied arts in general. These are subjects that have always interested me, along with clothing, but I've never really concentrated on men's clothing. No, way too high.
Oh, here.
Yeah, you're Leo, go down a little on your side. A little more. Okay. I think this is a little bit wider.
This one's more textured.
It's still not the right color, but every time I finish a piece, the hanging is accomplished by my two grandsons, Yasha and Leon, and often their father, David, is involved. These kids have a wonderful combination of an engineering mind and artistic mind. They joke their company is called Smidge and Sons because they're always saying, a smidge down, a smidge to the left. Oh my God. Yeah, I wish the straps were a lighter color. But now we know exactly where to go. My crew, my crew, my crew. Oh. So what we doing? We want to put it together,
Let's
just
put-
see how it fits in
Yeah,
general.
let's see how this guy fits
And then
for starters, and then we'll see about
we can
putting
start
this,
working that.
putting these parts
All right.
together.
This is so exciting.
It's first time.
Beautiful.
Okay,
Oh
making
my
those
God.
just a hair,
Your openings are perfect.
making those just a hair fat was a good call,
And this is C.
right?
And then, yeah, and then,
Some issue of up or down or left or right here. It ain't happening.
which one is this? D?
I feel like those angles are going the wrong way, but
Uh-oh.
I think it's wrong, but I'm not sure. Then maybe this could be wrong. I'm just not sure yet. Or maybe it's all right.
Is that right? Yeah, yeah.
Nope. Or do I have it wrong?
You know, what we should do is mark front and back of these to make it
Oh, we're gonna
easier.
mark the hell out of them.
Well, let me look at mine. Whoops, no. Ooh, this should be reversed, isn't it?
I don't understand how this could have two square edges.
We should switch D over here.
I'm
Is
just saying, we gotta figure out if that's gonna work though, is the thing.
Oh, I'm confused.
You and me both. I think everything's correct except for this. This should be going the other way.
How is it on the model?
The other way. This is going the wrong way.
Oh.
I think we need to remake this piece.
Yep.
Going back to the bases, so the idea is that we'll do like some sort of steel plate to give it weight, and then have an armature that would then be clad with another material. Is that the plan?
Yes.
But that's just like we put the wind load on here, and we know the weight of it, and then we see, does this thing want to tip over or not tip over? And then we can design a base plate that's heavy enough to prevent it from tipping over.
Did you draw each one?
Yeah, she has a set of drawings too. Yeah, like a preview drawing.
I have one
Oh, nice.
for every piece.
Awesome.
There's not many who can draft anymore,
And
who can actually take out and draft and actually accurate.
Newspaper.
That would be extremely helpful
Okay.
if we could get scans of those.
She can help render these in a way so that Chris
And
can
that
do
would-
all
Oh,
these
that, yeah,
assessments.
so it's making a 3D
Yeah.
rendering. I don't know if we can put it on studs, you know?
Yeah.
We can just weld a bunch of threaded rod or something and just have it stick on pins.
Accept.
Yeah.
I think tabs,
Yeah.
screws. I think that's what we're gonna have to do.
Hey Mom, did you wipe the sawdust off that blade?
Just can I?
While the glue is still wet, drill a hole and try to put a screw in there
And then,
and suck it down and then fill the screw head.
what do you think?
It didn't work very well for that. I think we'll know more by the end of the day.